What up? What up? What's going on, everybody? This your man Lucky. I'm back, man. I'm back with another one. I hope everybody's doing good. Pardon me. I don't like wearing headphones, but I had to make sure that the audio was good from the gate. I should have just tested it. I didn't realize I just hit record. Anyway, look, guys, listen to me and listen to me very, very well, okay? Emotional attachments, man. Emotional attachments are bad. I'm going to say it again. In my opinion, emotional attachments are bad. Now, listen. I get all the people that say, oh, no. But, emotional attachments are good. It's good to have an attachment. They got 4 attachment styles and you got to have a secure attachment style. Let me tell you something. I don't care what attachment styles they are out there. Just because there are different attachment styles doesn't make attachment a good thing. They have different versions of everything in life. That don't make them good. Listen, to all of y'all that smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes. Okay, smoking I believe is bad for your health. I don't smoke cigarettes. They have many different brands of cigarettes. To my knowledge, all cigarettes are bad. However, some are not as bad as others. Y'all get where I'm going with this. When they talk about emotional attachment, if you have a secure attachment, that's good. No, it's bad. It's not as bad as the other emotional attachments. It's a good attachment as far as attachments are concerned, but it's still not good to be or to have an attachment to anything or to anyone. I'm telling you guys right now. Now, connection. You're in a relationship with a woman, it's great to have an emotional connection with that woman. But when you become attached to a woman, it's all downhill from there. It's all downhill from there when you get attached to a woman. So guys, you have to understand, don't get attached. The ways that you can avoid getting attached is, I'm off the top of my head. Number 1, keep doing what you've been doing prior to y'all getting together. Your hobbies, the things that you like to do, you hanging out with your friends and all of that kind of stuff, do those things. See, attachments are built over time. The more and more time that you spend with her, the tighter and deeper the attachment is going to get. The stronger the attachment is going to become. And I'm telling you, y'all know it. As soon as you or one of your boys or something like that get a new woman in their life, you don't see them anymore. Y'all used to go bowling. Y'all used to play basketball. Y'all used to just get together and chill, whatever. And now, you know what I'm saying? He got a new little shorty or whatever that he digging her, he feeling her, and you don't see him no more. He's spending way too much time with her, and an attachment is going to get, you know what I'm saying, built up. Anything or anyone that you are emotionally attached to, you become a slave to without you even realizing it. See, the thing about emotional attachments is you don't even realize how emotionally attached you are until it's time to detach. That is where the real problem lies when it comes to attachments. The detachment. It's still a problem in the attachment because the attachment alone it will cause you to not get to where you can possibly be as a man. A lot of men never reach their full potential because they become emotionally attached to a woman. They become emotionally attached to a relationship or a marriage or whatever the case may be. And so they never strive to reach their own personal level of greatness because they're putting so much time and energy into the woman or to the relationship. Now, I'm not against women. I'm not against relationships. I'm not saying if you're in a relationship or you have a woman that you shouldn't nurture the relationship or spend time with the woman. But I'm just talking about when you become emotionally attached, you waste time with the woman. There's a difference between spending time and wasting time. I'm 100% against wasting time with a woman. Spending time and wasting time are two totally different things. Spending time is where you're gaining or you're getting something out of the time spent. It's some type of interaction to where you're getting what it is that you're seeking. Wasting time is simply being around a woman and you're not getting anything that you desire or require from that interaction. That is the difference between wasting time and spending time. I do videos and I say, guys, don't waste time with women. And then you got a lot of guys, and, mostly women, but then you got a lot of, wasting time and, you trying to say women ain't no good or what? Nah. Yeah, I got to pay attention to what I'm saying. I say don't waste time with women. Matter of fact, don't waste time with anything. Spend time doing things that are going to bring you some type of value. If it's not bringing you any type of value, if you didn't walk away from the interaction any better than you did or any better than you were going into the interaction, then in my opinion, it was a waste of time. That's just my opinion. You're sitting around with a girl, you're sitting around with a woman, you looking for some type of interaction, you're sitting around wasting time. Get to the point, be assertive. Hey, look, this is what I'm looking for, Either you're going to get that or you're not. If you're not, get up and go, and then you can use that time being productive, doing something else or going somewhere else where you can get whatever it is that you're looking for. This is the difference between spending time and wasting time, okay? Emotional attachments are built over time. The more time, and I could probably tell you this. The more time you waste with a woman, man, I don't know. But I'm just saying, guys, you got to be very careful when it comes to your time and the amount of time that you spend with a woman, because that attachment, when it gets built up, before you realize it, when something happens and it's time to break that attachment, it will break you down. It will leave you broke, busted, and disgusted trying to break that attachment. The best type of relationship, the best type of marriage to have is where you're emotionally detached. I'm not saying you can't have any feelings or any emotion at all. I'm not saying not to have a connection. You gotta have a connect. You gotta have a connection with a woman if you're gonna be in a relationship with her. You should, at least in my opinion. But the attachment is where it's bad. Guys, listen. If you're in a current situation where you see that you're like really getting attached to this woman, you're like really falling in love. See, there's a difference between love and in love. There's a huge difference. I love my mother. I'm not in love with her. You understand what I'm saying? That's like the difference between a connection and an attachment. An attachment will make you be a fool for a woman, and you don't even know why. You just a fool for her. An attachment is when you want to walk away from the situation, but you can't. An attachment is when you want to let go of the situation, but you can't. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? A lot of you guys, man, wasted time with women, wasted time in relationships because you were emotionally attached. You couldn't detach. That attachment was so strong. It drove you crazy. You were doing things that you knew you shouldn't do. You were allowing things that you knew you shouldn't allow. But again, man, that emotional attachment, it's like an addiction. And when you are emotionally attached to a woman, you might as well just say that you're addicted to her. And look, guys, it's okay. I'm not trying. I've been there. You understand what I'm saying? I've been there. So I'm not looking at anybody like, oh, yo, you a weak man if you're emotionally. Nah, you're in a weakened state. You're definitely in a weakened state. When you're emotionally attached to a woman, you're definitely in a weakened state. It's, in my opinion, it's a form of addiction. And I'm going to tell you what's so bad about it, right? People have addictions out here, right? And for most addictions, there is some type of rehabilitation that you can go through or go to try to help you break that addiction, right? If you have an alcohol addiction, you can go to go through a program, and then you have support systems afterwards to, keep you on point. If you're addicted to narcotics, right? You can go through a program. You can go to a facility where you can basically you stay away from that narcotic. You get clean. You understand what I'm saying? And then afterwards, you have a support system. The addiction that's associated with that in love feeling, that emotional attachment, there's no facility that you can go to. The only facility you end up at is in the crazy house. There's no facility. There's nothing for you to break that addiction that you have, known as an emotional attachment. That's what it is. The chemicals and the feelings that your body lets off. You know what I'm saying? When you're attached to somebody, it's the same chemicals that people who have addictions have going through them. It's the same thing. You need a hit. Emotional attachments are bad. Listen, guys, you got to stay away from emotional attachments. Don't spend too much time with a woman, man. Keep going to the gym. Keep hanging out with your friends, man. Whatever hobbies you got, man, keep doing them. The less time you spend with her, the better off. The only time you should really be rocking with her or interacting with her is when you have something lined up. Other than that, get on your purpose. You guys that go to work, come home, sit around all day. After a while, see, that's why a lot of relationships end up breaking up. That's why a lot of relationships end up in divorce or separation or whatever. The more time you spend with somebody, the less valuable they become anyway. Because it's like, yo, you're just always here. You take them for granted. You become unappreciated. They don't appreciate you. You don't, because you're just always there. Attraction is built when you're not there. Women become more attracted to you when they're not around you, because now they look forward to being around you. And every time y'all finally do get together, you make it a great experience. The more time you're together, you're going to run out of great. It's just blah. Guys, listen, do not get emotionally attached. And if you are emotionally attached, you have to start to slowly break the attachment. Get on your grind. Get on your purpose. You know what I'm saying? Get to the bag. Get to the money. Get to the gym. Do the things that you got to do to start building yourselves up. And most of the time, man, the reason why we end up going through breakups is because we were so emotionally attached. We lost our identity, didn't know who we were. Y'all ever go through a breakup and you sitting there, you don't even know who you are? A lot of guys can't walk away because they don't know who they are. They're just a nobody when they walk away. Guys, you got to break the attachment, man. Detach. There's nothing wrong with detaching. Still do what you're responsible to do. Whatever your responsibilities are, you still maintain those responsibilities. But you got to break the attachment. Build yourself up, man. Look, I'm going to get out of here. I just wanted to talk a little bit about emotional attachments and how I think that all of them are bad. Even the secure attachment, right? The secure attachment that they say is the best attachment of them all. Okay, it's the best of what's bad. You understand what I'm saying? It's the best of what's bad. So if you want to look at it as good because it's the best of what's bad, then that's fine. You can look at it like that. But guys, I'm telling you, an emotional attachment is like an addiction. And the last thing you ever want to do is be addicted to a woman. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all be good.